In this tutorial we will have a look at the block tiles element. The block tiles element will allow you to display your blog post from your blog index page into a masonry layout with some cards, tiles like that. So as you can see here, we're on an example page where we have several blog posts and we have our blog layout like this. Very typical layout in the Weebly blog. So we're going to convert this one. So inside our editor, if you're using a sidebar, like in this example, you can drop the element inside of the sidebar. If you're not using a sidebar, you can drop the element and set the styles in your footer. So let's drop this element right here. Click on it and access the dashboard. We'll click on the block tiles element. And then you can see here we have our styles. So there's two parts you can style more or less. It's the card and then the text of the pagination you will have at the bottom to be scrolling through the remaining blog posts on your site. So let's have a look. You can style the background, you can style the border, you can select if you use rounded edges or squared edges. You can select whether you will have this read more option that comes showing when you hover. If you toggle this off, the card will work as a link and will directly go to the blog article. But if you toggle it on, you can style the color and the background of this small button that appears here. You can specify whether you show the date of the article or not. We're gonna leave this here, and as said before, you can modify this text that will show more articles, for example. So we're going to be using this, and I'm just going to leave the default styles just like that, and we're going to save our element. We will be automatically taken back to the Weebly editor. So now you can see here that it has a small placeholder. This is to access if you want to change, modify some settings, or if you simply want to delete the masonry layout, the block tiles, then you simply remove this element, and on your live page it will be removed. You can see right here in the example that the articles are still the same. This is because it has been set to only be displayed on your live site. So now let's have a look and publish what we've done. So we'll publish the site and now go to our live page and refresh here. Just like that. And now you can see that our articles are appearing just like this. And this is the pagination that I was talking about. So when you click on the other one, you will be taken to the remaining articles. And if there are more, you can of course scroll through some more articles. Just like that. Now let's have a quick look at what is happening here actually and what needs to be done in order to have this. So whenever you create a new post, we're going to create a new post here. We're going to call it post example 19, just like that. We're going to put in some random text. Goes here, something like that. So as you can see from our articles that the only thing being displayed will be an image and the actual title and the date if you set it on display. So do make sure that when you have your article, when you write your article, that the image you want to show in your card is being placed before the read more break line. So in case you add this element, you need to make sure that the image that needs to be shown in your card, in your tile, needs to be added above this line. So we'll include that element right here. And then give it this, for example. And now we have an image here. And now you can see that there is some more text here, and you can include whatever you want of your text, buttons, more images and so forth, but it won't be displayed on the actual tiles, so we'll only display the title. So now when we post this article, Publish it in case. And let's see if we go back to our first page. You can see now that our article is appearing right here. This was the article we just added, and you can see that the example text that we included above the line is not going to be displayed. However, when we access the article, obviously our text is going to be here.